So there you are, you're in Zimbabwe, you've been there decades.
100 years.
You have, let's say 1,000-ish employees spread across a considerable number of branches. Each one of those employees, because despite what Christine and I might think occasionally, Standard Chartered pays reasonably well, so they've got a reasonably good income, and they are supporting extended families, each of them in Zimbabwe. And it's quite clear that if they lost their job with Standard Chartered, given the current situation in Zimbabwe, they'd be very unlikely they'd find any other employment. So you have that on the one side, and on the other side you have the international community saying, how on earth can you justify still operating in Zimbabwe with all that's going on there? You are the board, make that judgment call. If you pull out, then what are the implications for the loyal staff who've worked for you for years, and you feel you have an obligation too. If you stay in there, then you risk continuing headlines criticising your presence in Zimbabwe. And those are things which, fortunately, I don't have to make that level of decision. But there are people, on the floor below who that is a very real decision that they have to make.
And it's the good thing about Standard Chartered, I think, is that there is a culture whereby, rather than being out in the tent, as it were, you'd rather be in the tent, trying to help find a better way to do things. So it's a two-way process. So there's a lot of influencing from within goes on, and that's actually very laudable. That's a much more powerful way to be a force for good than just not to do. I'm not going to deal with that country stroke sector ever. Actually what you do is try and engage with them and try and get a more constructive outcome over time, accepting it's not going to happen overnight. I'll only do this if you don't have my children.